In the fall of 2008, a group of Lincoln Middle School students and teacher Mike Taglia ventured into the basement. What started out as a Halloween tradition of telling scary stories in the basement went horribly wrong. When a search party was sent out to find them, all they found was the camera of young filmmaker Matt Anderson. This is the film that was retrieved from his camera. This is their last story.
Mr. Prim, do you mind answering a couple questions?
Oh, sure, Mr. Taggy. What can I do for you?
What do you know about Finneas Mcguee?
Well, I know that he was here in the 40s. I've never heard too much more about him, but there was some story about a coal storage bin, and he got locked in it by a kid, and then he seemed to be really aggravated by it, and he swore revenge. And he came back one Halloween dance as a clown to scare people. And he got in trouble for it, got fired, and died a lonely old man. But rumor has it that he's been haunting this place ever since. Now, I've never seen anything, but I'm not always down here. So we'll see what happens.
So you have heard the story, but you've never seen anything.
Right, I've heard the story, but I've never personally.
This is the story of Finneas Mcguee, the spirit of a former Lincoln Middle School janitor, who now haunts the basement in the form of a clown. Some people suspect he is the reason that the group never returned, but nothing has ever been proven.
1940s, okay, custodian named Finneas Mcguee, old Irish immigrant. It's 1940s. His name's been thrown around a lot. Matter of fact, you'll see something about that in a minute. Old Finneas is kind of an ornery old man, okay? Well, back in the day, they used to have to shovel coal into the furnace to keep the school warm. Over the weekends, he would have to come in and shovel, put coal in the furnace. And there's this coal storage area where it was just filled with coal. So he would get it, put it in wheelbarrows, bring it down to this furnace, throw it in the furnace. One weekend, on a Friday before school, he was to go home and the kids were just getting let out. A kid locked him in the coal area. He sat there for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. When he got out, he sought revenge. He wasn't sure who did it because he was far in this room, and all of a sudden the door slammed and he was locked in. He sought revenge. Okay? That's really kind of where it ends for right now. I want to show you something. I want you to see it so you can understand the process. Okay? Let me step through here.
This next footage is of the students inspecting the coal storage area where Finneas Mcguee was locked in.
This is the coal storage area where Finneas was locked in. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. He was locked in for the weekend. This is where the student locked him in. I have some stuff in the way. I just want to show you down here. Can't really see. But this is where he was for that. It's kind of weird. But anyways, this is where he was for that weekend where he got so angry. The dark, long hallway with brick walls. I want you to feel for a little while what Finneas felt for 3 days.
No, lock us in.
Hey, do you see what Finneas was upset about?
Yeah.
Carefully, we continue.
In this scene, Mike Taglia inspects the basement alone, or so he thinks.
So, we'll continue on with the tour now. Okay, the tour continues. We are in the bowels of the basement. This is where Finneas worked, obviously. This is where, you know, he spent a lot of time. This is kind of the boiler room. It's an old room, man. This thing's been around probably longer than Finneas has been around. But you can see the old boilers. See this old sink. This thing's been here forever. This mirror was probably here when Finneas was around. I'll show you the back of the boilers. Here's the old generator. This thing generates the whole school right here. It's pretty wild. Here's the boilers. Pretty neat. Come on in. This is the area that I filmed in. Shh. I didn't say anything, but this is kind of where Finneas would show up. Listen, Stanley, if you look over, as you walk past, this is the incinerator and the furnace that he used to shovel coal into. I don't want, you're not going in there.
I'll come with you, Mr. Daglia.
I'm not going in. Listen, this is a high activity area.
In this last bit of footage, we find the group parallel to death.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is where I continue with the story of Finneas Mcguee. Finneas, this is the exact room. Matter of fact, where Mackenzie's sitting. This is where Finneas stood. Look, when I saw that video, that was crazy. Right there is where Finneas stood. Let me tell you the story. Right where Mackenzie's at, right here. Okay, the boy upstairs who locked Finneas in, or Finneas thought he was the one who locked in. When he was up at the school dance a couple weeks after, he saw the man, clown. He didn't know. He thought it was a student. His clown suit, kind of like that. He saw somebody look like that, okay? And he didn't know who it was. No one knew who it was, except for Finneas was just kind of eating the food, eating candy, okay? So then all of a sudden the boy said, I have to go, I think he went to the bathroom right here. He came down the stairs from the gym. The gym is right above us. He came down the stairs, came into here. This is where he got a drink of water. Came out, and Finneas was standing right at that moment, right where Duffy's sitting. Standing there in full clown suit. In full clown suit. Okay? The boy tried to run past the clown. Tried to run past Finneas grabbed at him. And they struggled. The boy got away, ran up the stairs, told somebody about it. Okay? He told his parents and the teachers. And the parents and the teachers got him fired. Finneas left a distraught, broken man. When he came back, that's where he came back to scare some more. This is where they say he's seen. This is where he first appeared. You have to understand, this is where he first appeared. There's no Guys, be quiet, listen.
It's like Miss Dealer.
Wait, stop. Get up. No, do not rush, do not tremble. Stand up straight. Shh. Stand up straight.
Right there.
Go, get up the stairs.
Go.
Their story comes to an end. Nobody has seen or heard from this group since, and nothing has been proven. On October 31st, 2008 is where their story ends.